Righty ho. Hang on a moment. Let me stick microphone on. Excuse me. Right. Are we working? Yes, I think we are. Evening all. How are you all diddling? I think I'm just about still awake. Right, let's see who's Elaine, Roger, evening, Peter C, Peter N, Paul, Peter Stella, evening all. And anybody else is there, say hello. Give the old thumbs up a click or whatever. Marvellous. Right, so where are we up to? So all the twirly whirly videos, all the machines are done. Did that all last night, all through the night, busy uploading, editing and uploading videos for your delight. So go and have a watch. Give them some thumbs up and some comments and do some shares and all that sort of stuff. All helps. Yeah. So I'm slightly bug-eyed because I haven't had any sleep since whenever it was, Thursday or something. Anyway, never mind. Whatever. Who needs sleep? Sleep is for wimps, is it not? Even Gary. So yeah, I'm just doing the descriptions. I've done about half of them. Get the rest done. Carry on doing descriptions when the live stream finishes. Bit of description about the machine, etc. What's this? Sign in to confirm you're not a bot. Why do I need to sign in to confirm I'm not a bot? I am signed in because I'm broadcasting on YouTube. That's a bit strange. Don't know what that's about. Why is it doing that when I'm signed in? Okay, I'm very confused there. Anyway, whatever. Yes, so as I go, I'm uploading the updated descriptions onto EaseLive as well. Then there's the coins to add. It's the last thing, which hopefully I'll get around to doing tonight if I don't fall asleep. If not, it'll be in the morning. But you know, coins are coins are coins. You don't really there's not a panic to get them up as such as it. Let's see where I would be. Shall we just refresh this? All these film posters are exceedingly cheap at the moment. Look, get bidding on some of these. Fill some gaps upon your wall. These are all originals. Worth quite a few quid. Do a bit of research. Might be a good few bargains there. So the post will be 10 o'clock on Sunday. And then there's lots of Hitchcock ones and all sorts of things. They're all only £1 or 2 or 3 or 4 at the moment. So plenty to go out there. Also, nothing else, you can just check that you're logged in fine and your bidding's working before we get to the machines. So there's a top tip. The absolute worst, that you might buy a poster for £1 or something. So, get yourselves organised. And then machines start at 1 o'clock. Somewhere down here, lot 201. Right, that's where we're at with machines prices. If I just zoom in this screen a little bit, make it a bit bigger. There we go. Sorry for the quick scrolling. Right, that's better. Then we see what we're up to then. Some incredible machines. Yes, indeed. There's some pretty good stuff you don't see every day or ever, basically. So where we're at, the multi-bell at the moment, the AC multi-bell, 2400 at the moment. The Reliance 3001 on quarters, which it seems pretty much no one's ever seen one on quarters. Extremely rare. I mean, it's rare enough anyway to start with. But to be on quarter play is super rare. So I should say all the machines are now, I think they're all now working, other than the only one I can't get it to pay out at the moment is the four-wheeler, the Aristocrat, the Hootsman. Powers up, the lights come on, accepts a coin, wheels spin, but put a win line up and it won't pay. So whether it's just a wire loose, a fuse gone, plug needs wiggle in, dirty contact, I don't know. Try and get time sometime tomorrow to have another bit of a fiddle with it, see if I can get it to pay out. But it was working perfectly. I had a chat with the guy. yeah, when everything was running perfectly 25 years ago. So there's nothing missing. Whether some things, and you know, things don't generally just stop working when they're not being used is the odd thing. There might be a dirty contact or a, don't know, something blown, or I've not plugged something in right, or whatever. We'll have another look. But anyway, everything else is sort of going. As I said before, I will put a note on here as well. The machines, you know, some of them are a bit sluggish. They need playing. But as I've been playing a bit more and a few people have been to view, they are freeing up a bit more and running a little bit better. There we are. So the Reliance 3100, the double Bally 1550 at the moment. Rare machine that. The Roller Tops, the Roller Tour, the very first one, which you only made for a few months before they had to change it to Roller Top. It's at 1250 at the moment. The Bird of Paradise 1550. It's all very cheap, aren't they, at the moment? The Coin Front 1300, and the Checkerboard one 840. Then moving on now, the Treasury 420. Oops, yeah, I should line up all right. The Jackpot, the Blue Seal 220. Fortune teller strips in that one. The Victory, the Centre Pull, the KO Victory Mint Vendor 1250 at the moment. The Mint Vendor 520. The KO the Reserve Jackpot Grand Prize, the 4-reeler. That was the first 4-reel machine ever made, apparently. These 280. The Naked Lady with a skill stop 620 at the moment. The KO Sphinx, nice looking machine, that one, 520. I'm trying not to be tempted, I quite like that. I'm trying to be very good and not buy any machines. And this is a tricky auction not to buy any machines in, isn't it, really? Never mind. Buckaroo, that's at 4,100 at the moment. I think is that the top one so far? I think it is, isn't it? 4,001. Buckaroo. The 50-cent Chief, that's a rare machine, 1,500. And the Prosperity Chief, 880. The Victory Chief, that's the all wooden one, 420. Another rare thing. War time when all the metal was called in for the war production. Dixie Bell 420. And the Silver Chief 420 as well. Were they all 420s? All those Chiefs, yeah. The Little Duke 520. Duchess 380. A nice little machine as well. It's one of the smaller band. Duchess, nice machine. The Duchess, if you don't know, is basically the Little Duke mech but turned sideways and with reels stuck on the end rather than the discs. Makes a nice compact little machine. The Century 720. The Today vendor, rare thing, a selective vendor. 520, and the Victoria, the Peacock vendor 380. The Victoria, the Jackpot vendor, the early one, 220. And the Perfected Jackpot, the Dutch Boy, if you like, at 110. That's silly cheap, isn't it? Why is that so cheap? £110, goodness me. The Rockola Front Jennings 110 as well, and the Triple Jackpot, the Scheffler one 110. So some cheap machines there still. All got to go. Get bidding. The Mills, the bonus high top 760. And then the Horsehead bonus 660. And the other one 420. Futurity 760. The one with the vendor on. And the one without the vendor on, 520. The Melon 680. Oops. The Cross Diamond one, mystery front vendor 220. The Roman Head 420. Gold award on there as well. The Mystery, the Castle Front 420. The Golden Falls 340. And then, oh, what's going on here? The internet died. Hang on a moment. Something strange going on. Oh, you're still there. Let me just refresh that. Hold on a moment. My screen's gone blank. Ah, there we are. I'm back again. Apologies if I just suddenly disappeared. I think we're back and running. That's better. Where did we get to? The Mystery 420. The Golden Falls 340 at the moment. The Extraordinary Golden. The Gold Award on 400. That's skill stops as well. It's a proper UK export one. The Silent Jackpot Front Vendor, 320. Often they call these FOKs, but they're not really. They were the silent vendor of the silent version of the pre-silent FOKs. They actually haven't got the FOK thing on them. They didn't have them on them. So there we are. Nice fortune strips on that one again. Several of them have got fortune strips on. And the other Silent Jackpot front vendor 380. This oddball War Eagle, the Rockola War Eagle, which is quite interesting, I think. 520. Baseball Bander 1050. That's a really nice baseball one. That won the baseball field. Very, very good condition. Last one we sold a few years ago. I think I looked back, was it 2016? I think it was, something like that. The field wasn't so good. A little bit of not rust, but I don't know what you call it, corrosion, I suppose, on it. This one's really good. 1050. FOK Jackpot front 150. Skyscraper 110. Gosh, that's cheap. I quite like a skyscraper. Quite nice design. Don't see them very often. 110. The Lionhead 280. Torch Front 220. Poinsettia 220. Poinsettia's got free play on the lemon, and as has, what else had free play on it? Ooh, I can't remember. I will make a note if I haven't done already. Poinsettia. Ah, the Star, which is a conversion of a Poinsettia, the Scheffler Star, that has still got the free play bit on the mechanism and the hole in the disc, but it hasn't got the free play lemon on the reels because they're Scheffler reel strips in it. If that makes sense. So you've got a bonus free play mechanism with that one. Bear that in mind. Could be useful for another machine maybe. The QTs 110 for the new QT, the post-war one, the last one they made. The Firebird, that's the first version of the QT, 260. The Chevron is sort of the next one along the line, isn't it? 220. The Smoker 520. The little Mills vest pocket in the Pepsi livery, 220. Pace Kitty, super rare machine, that one, 2006. Pace Rocket, 110. Fabulous handle on that. I really love the handle on it. Have a look. If you look on this video as it spins around, you get a kind of a proper side view of the handle. Very rockety A rockety handle. Very good. 110 at the moment. The Pace Deluxe, 220. All jackpots will work on these. Twin alternating jackpots, you know, it pays one jackpot and then the next, etc. The Comet, Fancy Front Comet, 320. The little Bantams, the Bantam Champion, 500. The Bantam Jackpot, 320. And then the Copper Seeger, 200. And the Kingsley the Hoots one. I'll finally put the photograph up. I keep forgetting to upload it, apologies. But anyway, the photographs are there now, and the video. So at the moment it doesn't seem to want to pay, annoyingly. But anyway, it's £1. You can't go wrong for £1, can you really? And then it's a rather nice change machine, the Nickel Coinomatic Cashier, 110. There we are, that's where we're at the moment. Any questions on any of that lot? Fire away. Let's scroll up a bit. Let's have a nice picture of something. What should we look at? Let's look at a kitty for a while. It's a nice machine, isn't it? There we are. Viewing tomorrow 10 till 4. Having said that, whether I'll actually be awake at 10 o'clock, probably not. You might want to leave it till a bit later in the day if you're coming tomorrow. Probably not a good idea to turn up at 10 o'clock. And I may well, by the time I've finished tonight and gone to bed, I might not quite make it at 10 o'clock, shall we say. I will try. But yes, if you've got the option to leave it a bit later, leave it a bit later. But if you want to come and view, come and have a look. But hopefully all the information you need, is, if it's not there already, will be by later on tonight. So the videoed 360 degree all the way around, and the mechs, taking out the cabinets and put on the turntable as well all the way around, and then the inside of the cabinet, so 180 degrees, so you should be able to see everything you need to see. So if you're a long way away and can't get here, that should help you out. If you've still got any questions, if it is, has it got this or that or the other, then let me know. But let me know ASAP, obviously. Super. Right, what else have I got to tell you? So stuff for the November auction. Stuff's coming, a lot of spare parts, loads of Bandit spares, like 2 pallet loads or 3 pallet loads, whatever. It's all been loaded in the back of my van at the minute. I've got nowhere else to put it. So there's a hell of a lot of spare parts. I'm intending to do a separate spare part sale, I think, probably January, because there's a lot, and then there's the spares that come with this, with the Lost collection as well. There's some spares, some locks and some cash boxes and bits and bobs like that. But as much as anything, it's just time to sort it out and figure out what all the bits are, because unfortunately they're not all labelled up. It's just boxes of bits. So we've got to have a look at the thing, okay, what's this? And there might be a lot of lots that just say Bandit part, and you have to figure it out for yourself. But where I can work it out, I will do, obviously. So, so I think they're pretty worried one for January. But the November South, there's some restoration projects come in. Yeah, a few Bandits and bits and bobs. So there'll be a few things to fight over to keep you busy over the winter months. That's always good, isn't it? Getting hard to find restoration projects, but we found a few more. So keep an eye out for those. I think I said before, if you are coming tomorrow after view and you want to bring any machines for November, you're welcome to do so. Just don't bring anything big because you've got nowhere to put it. But if it's Bandit or War Machine or something, I can shove it under the counters. That's fine. Yeah, there we are. Smashing. Anybody need to know anything? Far away. Don't forget, if you haven't updated your get your Colcon membership, you get discount on Auction Commission. And I need to put something up as well about the payment thing. The gist of which is, if you pay, as long as you paid half your bill by Tuesday, you can have till the 1st of December to pay the other half from this auction, which gives you the chance to sell something in the November auction to pay. So if you overspend a bit, or if you spend a bit too much and the wife tells you off, Or if you just keep getting an extra bid and you think, oh, I'll buy that and then I'll sell something else. That gives you that bit of flexibility. Obviously, you can't take the things till they're fully paid for, but you know, so if you spend £1,000, if your auction invoice is £1,000, as long as you send me £500 by Tuesday, you have till the 1st of December to send the other £500, which obviously you can use out of something you might sell in the November auction. So hopefully that will help a few people just dig a little bit deeper, because some really, really nice stuff here, and you know, nice if it all stays in the country. I know you can argue it's all American, so it should all go back to America again, but it's here now, so you know, try and keep it all here as much as we can. And it's stuff, a lot of it you're not going to see again. Stuff I've not seen, some of them I've not seen in many years than I care to mention. 40 years I've been doing machines. Scary, isn't it? It is, yeah, it is, isn't it? Bloody hell. In fact, it might just be over 14 years, 40 years. Very scary. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of machines that have been through my hands one way or another. And stuff there that I've never seen. And I dare say we'll never see again once it's gone. So there we are. It's a bit of a now or never auction, isn't it? So have a rummage around. Set your sights on something and just keep clicking the button so it stays nice and green. That's my best advice. And you know, you only regret the things you don't buy, don't you? You don't regret the things you do buy. You regret the things you don't. We've all done that, haven't we? All not, and then we thought, oh God, I wish I'd have gone another 50 quid for that. I wish I'd have gone another bid. There you go. What time will the machines be auctioned off on Sunday? Machines start at 1 o'clock. So film posters start 10 o'clock, and then when they're finished, we'll have a bit of a break, cup of tea, and we'll start the machines at 1 o'clock. And then in between all of these, each of these lots, there'll be 2 lots of coins. And we're not going to go madly fast. I won't be able to go very fast, I don't think, on this lot, because obviously it's quite valuable stuff. And I want to make sure I've got everybody's bids, everybody's had a chance. Hopefully the internet will behave itself. All that jazz. So we won't be rattling through at 100 lots an hour. Probably be like 30 or something. It'll probably be very slow. But you soon kind of get the gist of what speed we're going. And you can go off, you know, if you're not interested in anything for 50 lots, you can go and have a cup of tea and come back, can't you? Go and walk the dog or cut the lawn or something. But of course, you can sign in now and put bids. If you can't join us Sunday for the auction, if you can't join us live anyway, you can put bids on now. And the system just bids up enough to keep you ahead. And if you do get outbid, it will ping you an email to say you've been outbid. Do you want to go again? I don't get to see what your bids are, you know, what your top bids are. So, for example, at the chief at the moment is £1,500. Well, you could put a bid in at £2,000. I don't know. If you put a bid in at £2,000, it might just go to £1,550 and stop. If somebody else bids £1,600, the system will bid £1,650 on your behalf, and so on, up to your limit. But I don't get to see what your limit is, nor does anybody else. So it's a fair system like that. But yeah, if you're not able to join live, that's the answer to that one. And then as for collecting stuff next week, I should be available every day, I think. I will, as per usual, the links will be in your invoices to book in a slot to come and collect. I should be able to do every day in the week, and Sunday doing family stuff, I think, next Sunday, and it's auction, although it's a timed auction for the paper sale. We don't need to be sat in front of the computer for that, it will just do its thing itself. So there's a whole load of more paper stuff to list for that next auction yet, which is sort of next week's job in between. While you're busy collecting your machines, I should be busy cataloguing. Loads more circus stuff, loads more circus programs and posters and books and things to add, and all sorts of other stuff. It's going to be another long week next week for me. And then on the 16th, we've got the clear out sale. Anything that's left over, go in there and be sold for 50p if necessary. And then 2 weeks after that is the November sale, isn't it? And then I'm having a month off. So I need it. I need a rest. The way I'm going, I should probably need a double hernia operation as well, I think, after moving all these machines around umpteen times and on and off the turntable for filming and everything else. I'm a bit knackered. There we are. Don't forget to turn your clock back. Yes, exactly. The clocks change, don't they? Evening oil, Steve, is centre pole cast iron or aluminium? Oh, that's a good question. Actually, no, I haven't actually checked. I know it sounds daft. I've spun it around, took the mechanism out, filmed it, put it back together again. I think it's probably aluminium. Not sure it felt heavy enough to be cast iron. I will check though. I think it's Ali. I shall try and remember to check tomorrow. Note. Where's my notes? Lots of notes here. Oops. You spilt me tea in the computer. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? Check coal, Ali or iron? Question mark. I will check and I'll update the description accordingly tomorrow. So keep your eye out for that. Anybody else need to know anything? Works nice. The centre port, it needs the bottom slide. So for the OK feature, the future pay, the coins drop from the normal pallet slides into another box underneath, which then holds them for the next play. That's how you get the future pay thing. So the box is there, but the actual slide that goes on the bottom of the box to hold the coins in, it's like a slide, and I think there's a lever that pivots. Is not there, so it needs those. The last one we sold 2 years ago, was it? Didn't have any of that contraption underneath, and somebody who's got one here in the UK got the bits copied from his, so we can put you in touch and hopefully might be persuaded to copy another one. At least you got half of it this time, but you could probably figure it out, I think, and make it yourself. The box is there, the slide's just a slide, bit of flat steel plate. It wasn't very complicated at all, really. I think it was just like a cranked arm thing, if I remember rightly. Pull it from the main, when the main operating, when the timing bars move. I think the other ones have got them there. The what's the other one with the OK on it? This is, yeah, that one's all good. Today feature on the today vendor, and there was a Mills, wasn't there, with it on as well. Oh, the baseball, that's all there. I haven't updated the details yet. That's one to do tonight. That's got the OK feature on. That's all there and working. There's another one with future on it. I don't think there was there? No. So pretty much everything that's supposed to be there with them all is. But by all means, do ask on anything if you're unsure or if you can't see from the photographs and the videos, so that I can double check. The only other problem we've got is the QT smoker is locked, but it's running. I think there's a coin jammed in it or just something stuck as usual, because it will continuously play at the moment. It's original Mills snake key locks in it. Don't really want to drill them out. You can, I think, get them from the bottom. If you grind the bottoms of the bolts off and take the bottom of the cabinet off, you can take the mech out and you can get to the locks to undo them from the inside. So that's probably the way forward. There is a spare snake lock in the spares that come with this lot, so I think I'll put that snake lock with that machine. So the person who buys it, if they want to be brutal and drill out a snake lock, they've got a spare one to put in. But it'd be better to take the bottom off really, because a bolt is just a bolt, whereas a snake lock is a snake lock. Don't really want to bugger those up if you can. Avoid it. But again, I'll put a note on it. I haven't updated that description yet. That's still on the details soon. It's another one to update tonight. Yeah, so there we are. What a nice load of machines. People who've been to view have been quite impressed, to put it mildly. So hopefully they'll all make decent money and all go to good homes, and it'll have a nice machine or two. Something a bit special to show off, make a pride of place of your collection. And you know, quality always sells. There's a good things to invest in. Not that technically speaking I'm allowed to give you investment advice, blah de blah de blah, etc etc etc. But you know, I could say from experience as an auctioneer, quality always sells. Never have any problem selling quality stuff. Selling junk can be hard work. Good quality stuff flies out as quick as I can get it. So there we are. About 4 roller tops. They do look quite impressive all in a line, all the roller tops. Knock my microphone off. I probably deafened you if you listened on headphones as the microphone hit the floor. My apologies. Go, that's better. Right, okay then. So I shall sign off, go and get a fresh cup of tea and carry on typing up descriptions and trying to fall asleep. And then I'll probably see some of you tomorrow viewing. So if you can, try not to turn up at 10 o'clock, because I may well not be there at 10 o'clock. Make it a little bit later. And otherwise, we'll see you all Sunday. And Sunday night, we'll go through the results as usual. Wonder what the highest price machine will be. What do we reckon? Wonder. Maybe the Reliance, Multibell, Double Bally, Roller Top. Buckaroo maybe? That's doing very, I think Buckaroo's the highest at the moment. Yeah, I don't know really. I reckon the Reliance probably. That'd be my bet. Yeah. But we'll see. Be interesting to see, won't it? I'm sure there'll be 1 or 2 surprises along the way. Probably 1 or 2 things will make more than we all thought, and there'll probably be 1 or 2 things that don't make as much as we thought. There's certainly still some cheap machines at the moment, isn't there? So get your bids in, you never know. Got to go wherever they sell for. And there's still some nice machines at like 100 and 200 quid. So, you know, you can't even get a junky aristocrat for that usually, can you? So by the time we get to those, everybody else might have spent out. Get your bids in. See what you can do. Right, I'm off. So we'll see some of you tomorrow. Hopefully see you all tuned in, bidding away on Sunday, or failing that, Sunday evening for Sunday evening's live stream. That's it. Nighty night.